Garicel, oh, I'm sorry. Good evening, ma'am. You're Isabella and Elizabeth, right?
Yes, and Isabella's going to donate her time to me today.
No, ma'am, I don't know if you were here. That's not permitted.
To donate her time to me?
Right.
But it wasn't after
The
the fact.
the attorney read a policy that is not permitted unless there's extraordinary circumstances. She
Okay.
can speak and you can speak. Both of you can speak. And you can speak too when it's after she finishes, yes. Good evening.
Well, since this has been happening, I just want to say that I'm amazed that this,
Well, she can speak on the mic and we would hear her.
yeah, it's, yeah.
I don't know who can do that, but I don't think it is lower. Okay, would you, young lady, would
Yes.
you like to speak, please?
Okay, so I just wanted to say that I'm amazed that this problem about donating minutes keeps occurring, but you guys don't seem to want to do anything about it. So since I can't donate my minutes, I just want to say that.
Thank you very much. It's not that we don't want to, it's a rule. Gariselda, I'm sorry, Isabella, Perdomo, are you Isabella?
No, I'm Elizabeth.
Are you Elizabeth? Okay, good evening, ma'am.
Good afternoon, members of the board and devoted audience members who have sacrificed their evening to be here for the betterment of our education system. I'm so pleased to see the turnout of people today. There is so much I want to speak about, but instead I'm going to spend a great majority of my allotted time trying to set the record straight. At the November board meeting, a few courageous taxpayers and coincidentally teachers spoke before this board. I can remember two in particular, who when after they were finished with their speech received a very long response to their claims from the board members and the superintendent. I was pleased to hear that they were listening and felt they needed to respond. But I believe that the lengthy response, which was twice the time the speaker was allotted, goes against the policies of this board. Board members are there to hear the public. If they're going to wait until the speaker finishes and then rebut everything the speaker says, then the public and that speaker should have a chance to respond as well. I'm highly concerned that this was allowed at the last meeting. It was very one-sided and reflects a very corrupt and unfair administration. Let's discuss fairness some more, since this is the character trait that we are exposing our children to for the month of December through the Values Matters initiative. Is it fair that our superintendent is one of the highest paid superintendents at $318,000 a year, with a salary that is more than twice the average salary for superintendents, while his teachers are one of the lowest paid? This was also rebutted at the last board meeting. It is true that the starting teacher salary has increased, skewing the average so that it appears that we are not the lowest paid. However, this is a big misconception, because what about the average teacher salary? What about the salary of the veterans teachers with experience? How is it that my salary is only $3,500 more than a beginning teacher when I started my career 21 years ago and have devoted 16 years of my life to this profession? That amounts to a raise of about $200 a year and does not even cover the cost of living. Now the step I was awaiting for so long is gone, just gone. This is not a heartbreaking moment, as was suggested by Mr. Carvalho. It is a disgrace.
Ma'am, I ask you not to say names, please.
It is a disgrace, a slap in the face to all the hardworking professionals that have worked to make this school district what it is today, with all the merits and accolades it has received. Mr. Superintendent and UTD members, my check stubs don't lie. I am making less today than I would have been making 10 years ago with the same experience. I don't know even one teacher or para who is satisfied with their salary. I wonder, are there any in the audience? My daughter, who wants to usually voice her opinion, did not want to speak today. She said that the board doesn't really listen anyway. She said, what if I speak and then they try to contradict everything I said like they did to that lady? It will make me look stupid, from the mouth of babes. Is it fair that she has to feel that way? I'm going to make a plea to the board today. I'm asking that the board consider a forum where we, the teachers who are on the front lines, have a chance to discuss issues with the board, not just speak at the public meeting, but participate in a discussion with them.
Your time is up, ma'am. You can wrap it up.
Over our concerns. These teachers, the ones who show up every month, are passionate about our profession. We should not be looked at as troublemakers or complainers. Our drive, our passion is what makes us great teachers. The board should be appreciative of our service, knowledge, and suggestions.
Ma'am, your time is up.
Our expertise should be welcomed and looked at as expert information. We should be valued. Thank you.
Thank you. You are very valued. Maria.